All right, let's get straight to the point. Money, the thing we all want, the thing we all stress about, and the thing that keeps Jeff Bezos bald but happy. But here's the problem. The internet, your uncle at Thanksgiving, and even that one guy at the gym who only trains biceps, they all think they're financial gurus, and they love to pass around money myths like it's free Halloween candy. Well, today we're busting those myths wide open, debunked, destroyed, sent back to the financial shadow realm. Oh, and we're also calling out some of the most common scams that try to eat your wallet alive like a mosquito on vacation. So grab your coffee, your notebook, and maybe your emotional support avocado toast, because we're about to save your financial life, and maybe even your hairline. By the end of this video, you'll be able to sniff out bad advice faster than your mom sniffs out when you haven't called her in a week. Myth 1. A higher income equals financial freedom. This one's dangerous. We've all seen doctors, lawyers, or pro athletes who make bank and then go bankrupt because they spent it faster than a toddler unwrapping presents. Financial freedom isn't about how much you make, it's about how much you keep. A $60,000 earner who saves and invests wisely might be better off than a $250,000 earner drowning in debt and driving a leased Lamborghini they can't afford. Remember, it's not the size of your paycheck, it's the size of your discipline. Myth 2. You don't need an emergency fund. That's what credit cards are for. Oh, sweet summer child. Using credit cards as an emergency fund is like saying, I don't need an umbrella, I'll just get wet and hope pneumonia skips me this time. Credit cards are backup tools, not a plan. An emergency fund is the financial equivalent of keeping snacks in your car. You may not always need it, but when you do, you'll thank past you for being prepared. Myth 3. A raise will solve my money problems. Getting a raise without changing your habits is like giving a shopaholic a Costco membership card. Now the problems just come in bulk. Yes, more money helps, but if you're not budgeting, saving, and controlling lifestyle creep, that raise will vanish like your paycheck on payday. True financial progress comes from discipline, not just bigger numbers on your paycheck. Myth 4. Credit cards are bad. Avoid them like your ex. Okay, yes, credit cards can destroy you if you treat them like a slot machine, but they can also be your financial BFF. Think of them like fire. It can cook your food or burn your house down if you start juggling flaming torches in your living room. If you use a credit card wisely, pay it off every month, don't buy stuff you can't afford, you build credit history, earn rewards, and get protection against fraud. Avoiding them altogether is like saying, I don't use ovens because people burn pizza. No, Karen, the oven isn't evil. Your cooking skills are. Myth 5. Renting is throwing money away. Ah yes, the boomer classic. Why rent when you can just buy a house? As if houses are Pokemon cards and everyone just has a spare 100,000 lying around. Here's the truth. Renting isn't throwing money away. It's paying for flexibility, freedom, and not having to call a plumber at 2 a.m. because your toilet decided to recreate Niagara Falls. Buying can be amazing, sure, but for some people, renting is smarter, especially if you don't plan to stay long-term. It's like saying going to a restaurant is throwing money away because you don't own the building. No, you paid for the meal, the experience, and for someone else to do the dishes. Renting can make financial sense depending on your stage of life. Common finance scams. Scam 1, the guaranteed returns investment. If anyone tells you they can guarantee you a 20% return every month, run. That's not an investment, that's a Ponzi scheme with extra glitter. Real investing has risk. Guaranteed high returns are as fake as a catfish profile pic from 2010. Remember Bernie Madoff? Yeah, exactly. Scam 2, the get-rich-quick course. If your favorite influencer is selling a course that promises to make you rich in 30 days, here's a pro tip. The only person getting rich is them. Think about it. If they had a secret to making millions, why would they sell it for $297? They'd be on a yacht, not begging you in a Facebook ad. Scam 3. The crypto hype scam. Crypto itself isn't a scam, but the scams built around it. Oh boy, fake coins, rug pulls, shady NFT projects that vanish overnight. If someone's pitching you a coin called Moondodge Elon 69, maybe, just maybe, it's not the next Bitcoin. Use your brain. If it sounds too good to be true, it's probably going to leave you broke and crying into your ramen noodles. Scam 4. Phishing emails and texts. You get a text. Congratulations! You've won $5,000. Just click this link. Spoiler, you did not win $5,000. You just won a free malware infection. Scammers love pretending to be banks, delivery companies, or even your grandma. Rule of thumb: if someone's asking for your social security number or password out of the blue, they're not legit. Unless your grandma has suddenly turned into a cybercriminal, in which case, new family drama unlocked. So how do you protect yourself? 1. Educate yourself. The more you know, the harder you are to scam. 2. Question everything. If it sounds too good to be true, it probably is. 3. Focus on the basics. Budget, save, invest consistently. 4. Don't compare. Social media lies. That guy flashing a Lamborghini might actually be renting it for an hour. At the end of the day, financial success isn't about flashy shortcuts. It's about small, boring, consistent steps. The real hack is patience. All right, friends, we've officially slayed some financial dragons today. Credit cards aren't the devil, renting isn't a sin, investing doesn't require millions, and scams? We're dodging them like Neo in the Matrix. If you learned something new today, hit that like button like it owes you money, subscribe so you don't miss future myth-busting madness, and share this video with that one friend who still thinks Bitcoin will turn them into Iron Man overnight. Remember, money isn't about being perfect, it's about being smart, consistent, and knowing when someone's trying to sell you nonsense. Now go forth, build wealth, avoid scams, and most importantly, don't finance your avocado toast.